might be. Superstar status, Glock under the white tee. Shawty stand by me, you get in the right things. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I also was tired about out there. I think I sent that shit in the damn thing. Yeah, I did. So women is saying man should stop showing women public affection. Women hate it. So that's why I keep saying these some of these women be up here confusing us, and we don't like what the fuck. They speaking for all y'all or what?
You know, now I do know some people who are just not affectionate at all. They don't like to be hugged. They don't like the kiss. They don't like the. They don't like that intimacy.
So I thought I would hate this. Try it.
Uh-huh. I'm good. Um, yeah, some people just don't like affection. Remember that time we was having a conversation and I was telling you how there are some like uh studs who don't like to be touched at all.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, I mean, so it's different reasons. Some people have like sexual trauma. Um, and it you know, it's like a red flag for them. And some people just don't like to be touched at all. Now, me, like I said, me
But
personally, I'm an affectionate person. I love to
I
hug. I love to
understand
kiss,
that, but they should speak for themselves, not for other women. Yeah, because
and
other
I hate that.
women,
I hate
it's
that.
just like out there. You got some dudes be out here talking about, oh, all guys don't like big girls. No, don't
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
speak for me, motherfucker. I ain't say
Exactly.
nothing like that.
I likes
Don't.
mine thick. Mhm.
All right, come
I'm gonna
on
tell you
now.
I'm gonna tell you who got me into liking thick men. I was a little girl. My first crush, for real, was Heavy D. That was my
Hell
first
no.
crush. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because he could dance his ass off and he was so fucking confident. And I thought that shit as a little girl. Now I'm looking at this man like, oh, he's so handsome, he's so cute. Like I had a crush on him. But like once I got older, like I was able to like sort through those thoughts of why I liked him, you know what I'm saying? And it was just he was so confident. He didn't care that he was heavy. Like literally he called himself Heavy D. Like he didn't care he was a big guy. He was
Mm-hmm.
just he was just confident. And I love a confident man. And I mean, hey, but I don't have a preference. I just love a confident man. I love a man that exudes confidence, not arrogance, not cockiness, but confidence. Like you stand with confidence, you talk with confidence. Like I love that. That is so sexy to me. So I don't have a preference, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Big niggas be having me in a chokehold. Come Mo
I,
3 before he died. Mo 3 before he died, baby. And for the longest reigning crush that I had was Fiend from No Limit.
hell no.
Baby, listen, I want to go to that opera concert so bad. The hip opera concert they having in Birmingham so bad. Oh my god, I want to go so bad.
Did you say Jason Momoa?
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Aquaman.
See, that's what you get for
Who,
listening so damn much. Cause
he
who said anything
already
about
shit. Nobody ain't say nothing about no goddamn Jason
I thought
Momoa.
you said you was naming your curses. You just said
No, I was talking about my very what initially got me into liking big guys. You see that?
Nobody, nobody know who Jason Momoa was till he became an Aquaman. And that's another thing why I
That's a
don't
lie.
like about. Hold on.
my
But
bad.
I know that I lie. I know that I lie. But I'll just use that for example by some of these goddamn Megan Thee Stallion fans saying nobody know who the hell Clay Thompson was till he dated Megan Thee Stallion. I'm sitting like, y'all forget this motherfucker a basketball player, right?
Baby, I loved when I found out about Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa was a fucking extra in a movie. And he played as
I,
an Indian, like an Indian. He was dressed up like an Indian working in a fucking casino. I can't think what movie it was. I don't know if it was National Lampoon
Johnson
or it was
Family Reunion.
yeah, Johnson's Family
Johnson,
Reunion.
I know.
That
Trust me. That's
that
why
was
I said why I say it.
yeah. Like that
Cause he went from there to being in the game, that TV show.
mm-hmm. Yeah. And see that when he was on Johnson Family, that when I see it, I was like, damn, that man gorgeous. Ooh, shit, that man is gorgeous. And right before that, no. Right after that, he got with Lisa Bonet. Him and Lisa Bonet got together. And they ended up getting married and stuff. They started dating and they started having kids and they got married. So I've always known about Jason Momoa before he became Aquaman, baby. One thing about me, I ain't gonna miss no eye candy.
I know, but I just use that for example because you got some of these Megan Thee Stallion fans said nobody ain't know who the
Here
hell
we go
Clay
back to Megan.
Thompson was.
I
Yes,
thought we were
I
so
know.
done with Megan.
Nah,
God damn,
I ain't say nothing about that.
shit.
I said
You
fans.
said
You hear
Megan
me
Thee
say
Stallion
fans?
fans. Just
Fans.
because them bitches don't watch basketball, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they don't watch basketball. That's all they have to say. We don't watch basketball. I watch basketball because my dad watched basketball. Every time I go to my dad's house, he's watching some sport. So that's how I've learned, because I asked my daddy questions about these new guys, because I stopped
But
watching professional basketball like right after Jordan retired, and I stopped watching basketball after that.
yeah. Yeah, I thought when y'all
I
then Brian went to y'all down went to the Lakers. So I'm like, man, I ain't finna watch this shit no fucking more.
Yeah, I've been stopped watching basketball. I watch college ball, but like
I ain't watching that shit. I just wait for
professional,
football season to come back around.
yeah, I mean, like I said, that's a tradition with my dad. We watch sports all the time. So like shit, we just got fit. Well, no, it's still going on, but the girls of World Series is going on. World Girls Softball World Series is going. College softball is going on right now. So we watch that, and then,
Oh, well,
like I said,
since
I
it,
ask him when he watching basketball. I ask him questions like, "Dad, who is that? Daddy, who is that?" Because like I don't know none of these new cats. He still watch basketball. So again, I knew about Kyrie. I knew about what's his name? Curry. I knew about Klay Thompson. Like I knew about these Westbrook, and I knew about all these kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
okay,
asking my
since
daddy
you know your
questions
sports, since you know your sport, should the
a little
women
bit.
basketball
No,
player get
no.
paid?
Oh, women. Oh, yes,
Should they get
yes.
paid? Should they get paid the same as men? Why
Yep,
that?
because they're professional.
You look at the ratings, they ain't getting that much.
They're getting it. They're
How?
getting it. They're getting
You
it.
how?
They are. Just because most people are not really those people. Those women are they're being watched. They are, and I
But
hate
I low
that. And
key
like I
thought
said,
they were getting
and
paid more than that. I ain't gonna cap though.
no, and see that's the thing. Media, like until people realize this is a man dominant world. Anything dealing with females, that shit's gonna get pushed on the back burner. But it's up there. Like these women got some serious ass fans. Like for real, for real. Like just watching some of these games that my dad been watching. Like that shit more live than the damn niggas. I'm like, damn. Like the crowd is crazy. Like they going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
So yes, I do feel like because they are considered professionals, they should get a professional salary, just like the men do. They get endorsed just like the men do. They have endorsement deals just like the men do. Like They making names for themselves. They in commercials and all that shit, just like the men are. Like literally, I see more female basketball players in commercials than these fucking male basketball players. So
I don't see
yes,
that
I
many.
do.
I don't see that
Shit,
many.
man, come on now. We come
I
on.
don't.
Caitlin
I
Clark,
don't.
Flage, what's the other chick name? These girls are making names for
You only
themselves.
calling the people that always get on social media and saying, well, not Kate
No,
Clark. She
I'm
don't say
talking. No,
nothing like that, but
I'm talking
but
about
Angel,
actual commercials that I've seen these women in. Actual commercials, TV commercials that these young ladies are in. So why can't they, if they're good enough for you to want them to endorse your credit cards, your flavored drinks, your clothes, why aren't they not good enough to have a salary just like the men?
well,
I
you
don't
need to talk
understand
to
it.
you need to talk to the GM then, and wonder why that GM not paying their players.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's weird. Like I said, uh these women, they play ball. They do. Like
Yeah, I
some
like
of the
I
games that I
said.
watched, especially the other day, the games that me and him was watching the other day, them bitches was live. Shit, they was
Like
better than the goddamn semifinals that's going on right now with these crybaby ass niggas talking about something they out for 6 weeks with an ingrown toenail. The fuck? Nigga, I danced with ingrown toenails. What you mean? I was a ballerina with ingrown toenails. And you talking about you out for 6 weeks? You pussy. Stay your ass at home. You need on a skirt. That's why half on be wearing them damn dresses. I said it. I did.
but
I did.
that some are, but we ain't gonna get into that. But like I said, I did thought some of the W basketball player women basketball players will get at least getting paid out there a half of what the other NBA player was paying getting paid,
Nope.
but shit, you getting paid less than
Nope.
that? What the fuck?
Yep.
Man, I thought y'all was getting some type of goddamn shit. I thought y'all was
Nope.
getting half of what NBA player was
None of
getting, but
them. None of
damn.
them are making. None of them are making $1 million. None of them are making $100,000.
At least I thought they were at least goddamn over 100,000. But yeah,
Mm-mm.
then I actually went and looked at it and shit. I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck? Mm.
and it's
Okay,
really
at least
sad because, like,
at least get them over goddamn 500K at
yeah,
least. But
yeah,
shit,
and it's really sad because, like I said, if you would have watched these two games that I watched, these girls hustling. Do you hear me? I mean, balling they ass off like crazy.
uh,
How they going for the ball and shit like that. Like skills are crazy, and they ain't making no bread. Like, that's crazy. That's wild to me. That shit is in fucking sane. But again, when you in a male dominance business like sports, of course they're gonna always lean towards the men more than they do the women. Because I think it's the same thing with the with women's soccer, and we know how like countries across the U.S. they love soccer, they love it, and they male players get paid out the ass. But yeah, it's wild.
yeah, it kind of is or whatnot. But like I said, I thought some sports or women will at least get paid half of the shit, half of the mans or whatnot. But when I end up finding out the truth, I'm like, fuck, that crazy.
And I
Then
think
they end
my
up
daddy,
explaining what the
yeah, I
real
think,
reason behind the shit because the ratings or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay,
and
well,
my daddy just informed me that Don Staley is the very first coach to finally make it over $1 million,
yeah.
and that's college basketball. and she's the first. She's the first uh, female coach to make $1 million as a basketball coach. When all the other male basketball coaches, they, we know how much their salaries are a year. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, she's the first because of the fact that South Carolina has been undefeated so many years, and she just now getting the recognition for it that they was like, okay, well, we'll finally give you $1 million salary.
Now, I will say this. I don't like how some dudes always put women down, talking about, oh, what's this she know? She don't know what man know. All that. Some women actually know they shit. Some, ain't all of them, but it's some women out here that actually know they shit.
Because they
But
study. Like, I hate when people call me be like,
some,
oh, Lisa,
some
you think
don't. They claim
I,
like they
it,
know they got that
it,
shit, but they really don't know they shit.
it used to bother me when people be like, Lisa, you think you'll know it all. No, I don't. I just, for one, I ask questions. For two, I do my research. For three, I have my own experiences. So no, I don't think I'm a know-it-all. I just speak on shit that I have personally experienced. I actually witnessed. So yes, I can speak on that shit. But and then I do my research too, because my grandma always told me you never too old to learn something new. So and you're gonna learn something new every fucking day if you apply yourself.
Mm.
So I'm always researching. I'm always looking up stuff. If it catches my attention, I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna look into it. Um, that's why I kind of know like certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like especially like relationship wise, man. I didn't see like being in my family. I've seen so much toxic shit, so I can speak on that shit. I know. You know what I'm saying? The damage that it does to people's kids. Like one of my little cousins, I call her my niece. Love this girl to death. This girl is so intelligent and is and she speaks on her personal experiences growing up, her personal traumas growing up as a kid from what she saw her mom and dad go through, and she speaks on that. And it's the same with me. I saw the shit that my aunties and my uncles would do, how they would fuss and fight, and then how they would get in front of certain people and pretend like they the perfect fucking couple and shit. Or, this motherfucker is an addict and shit, and this motherfucker over here is a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've witnessed all of this shit. So that's why I'm able to speak on this shit. I can speak on the toxic shit because I was toxic myself and I dealt with a toxic relationship. So I can speak on that shit. I can speak on the damage staying in toxic shit could do to you and your children. Because again, I've been in that shit. I've witnessed that shit. I've seen that shit growing up. And I decided to break that generational curse by taking myself out of a toxic situation and just being by my motherfucking self and focus on me and my children and try to give them a more healthier perspective on life and love. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm
Right.
able to speak on that shit.
But some, I understand on all that shit. I just don't understand what they got that crazy ass fucking world. I really don't. Cause with all they goddamn
For one,
bullshit that going on in this
you
world,
you want to know
everybody
why,
know
Ken?
right from wrong. I just
Exactly.
don't understand
Nobody
why
wants
they.
because nobody. I ain't gonna say. Well, let me stop. Let me stop saying it. A lot of people don't want to take accountability for their bullshit. They find more peace in being toxic and being a fucking victim instead of standing in their fucking truth and fixing their fucking shit and knowing for a fact that you are fucked up. Cause I can't tell you how many times I heard, man, I should have did that shit. That shit was fucked up. You knew it was fucked up and you still did it. So you are aware
Mm-hmm.
of your toxic behavior. But